Anyways, living up to the perfect week. Why not give it a shot? Imagine what the perfect week could bring.
And I also wanted to add, there is perfection in imperfection as well, guys. So if you can watch, and maybe it's hard to deliver a perfect week every week, and you can, with your, I don't want to say design, but when you're looking for very detailed things and you see that things aren't maybe as perfect as they could be or they might be, look a little further, look a little deeper. In the imperfection, there's so many perfections actually.
When you said that, it just like hit me. So, like I was like pushed back in my chair. Oh my God.
Yeah, that guy is deep.
Yeah.
That guy is deep. Okay.
Because like fucking like it's gonna sound like stoner talk though.
A little bit, definitely.
It's gonna sound a bit like we were, hitting the
No
the
guys.
doobies, but no doobies involved. It's just life and energy.
It's like, the spiritual cliches at some point, for me, it's a lot. I'll share my perspective on spiritual cliches, and I want to maybe open something up.
Please,
Maybe it open.
please, yes.
Maybe,
Open a door here. Let's do it. Go, yeah.
because when
Cliches.
you first hear something like that, oh, there's perfection and imperfection, but you haven't yet experienced it or lived it yourself, then it will feel like, yeah, no,
We're like, what?
yeah.
Yeah.
And especially if you read it all over again, another spiritual person or whatever person again writes about it or talks about it, it doesn't make sense and it kind of is annoying even. But if this is where I'm so adamant in about presence of mind, thought, and feelings, and your whole energy, in those present moments, you can actually notice those imperfections in or perfections in within perfections or imperfections. I'm already confused. Anyway,
It's Inception, basically.
you know,
Inception perfection.
you can start to notice things is the main point here, and you can start to notice, whenever things aren't exactly like the way you imagine them to be, but you can, if you're present enough, you can notice the other things that are quite perfect, and the other things that you can remember, the laugh of another person, or the things that they said, or if you're a child, the child does something, you can start to notice these things, and you can start to see how perfect these moments, these perceivingly imperfect moments actually are.
Actually, if I can contribute on that one. So in the reading that I've been doing lately that I've come across, so the explanation, and I feel that this is true, and also I would love more experience with it. Our soul is a record keeper. It's the governor and it's the record keeper of all of our experiences, of our expression in life. When we are missing pieces of our soul, wait. Okay. This is it's a lot of information. I want to get it right. So when we are the purpose of the soul is to slow a thought down in time. Because otherwise everything's just constantly streaming through and we are never able to actually focus on one thing in order to see it deeper, in order to express deeper. So when we give away or lose or whatever pieces of our soul throughout life, especially, you look at a child and how bright they are, and then you look at an 80-year-old man, let's say, and he's maybe not necessarily as bright, probably can sometimes be depressed, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's because the soul is gone. Therefore, you can only think and express your consciousness with as much soul as you have. Does that make sense? So if you have less soul, you have less ability to think.
Mm-hmm. But that raises another question. If we get older, do we lose soul, or is this a matter of just how we...
I think it's a matter of how you've lived. Because I'm, 29, and I'm constantly calling my soul back, and I don't do things that cost me pieces of my soul. Like drinking alcohol or whatever. But let's say, for the 80-year-old man that did nothing but drink beer on the weekends and blah, 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 that's not a life that will keep your soul complete, or, these types of activities. Anyways, the point being, raising your consciousness is having as much of your soul as possible. Partially. What?
I love the partially there.
I say partially because I'm sure there's an infinite number of things as well. And to claim that I know everything would be absurd.
I wanna touch on something that you mentioned there, because I think you said something that I think is really important. Like you said, like drinking alcohol and the pieces of the soul. And I think I've seen this and I've observed this lately even a lot more. And it's hard for me to convey this without it being a judgment, but it's not a judgment. So I want to add a disclaimer to this. It's just an observation that I've had, and I've observed.
Don't get triggered. Disclaimer.
Yeah, basically. You can observe this within yourself as well. If you're a person who drinks alcohol, you can start to see, and I think it's a little bit easier to observe it in others because it's like out there and it's like a little bit easier. So just an exercise to give you guys is to observe a person who is consuming alcohol. Just start looking at where they're at, where their consciousness, where their eyes, where their body language, where they're at when they start. And let's say where the night starts to end, look at them then. And look at where the presence is, where the body, where the soul, where the energy is then. And it's really, I would say really simply or easily start to see how this is actually true. That almost like for me, it's like the person gets taken from their body. It's like almost like a shallow shell gets left there. And
then what begs the question of what else?
Yeah.
What's in there then?
So, if you're contemplating, should I stop? I would personally urge you to at least give it a go for a longer period of time and to see where you're at with it, because it will give so much. That period in it of itself will give you so much reflection and observation about yourself, about life, about what is pleasure, what is fun, what am I, that that you will most likely don't want to go back to it.